about you, girl. I just can't keep from crying. Gotta burn that whistle. Gotta burn that sea. Sweet soul.
Also known as mercury. This thimerosal is used in different vaccines since the 1930s as what's called an adjuvant. An adjuvant is something that by definition increases the effectiveness.
Poochy.
Now if you want to know who were the owners of the board of directors of this particular pharmaceutical company, this may shock you.
I need to give you a little bit of background as to who Eli Lilly and the founders of Eli Lilly are, and the people that sat at the board of directors at that time. We go back and look at the directors of Eli Lilly. We find a man named Prescott Bush, and who is the father of George Herbert Walker Bush, who is the father of our current president, George W. Bush. We find I'm linking here George W. Bush's father, George Herbert Walker Bush, his father, Prescott Bush, to the very first studies of thimerosal and vaccinations back in 1930. In 1972, I found the World Health Organization. Is really best described as the 1918 flu pandemic, repackaged, rebottled, and prepared as a biological weapon. I'm going to show you tonight how that's happened.
Gotta burn that whistle. I gotta burn that sing. Sweet soul now. Gotta burn that whistle. Gotta burn that sing. Sweet empty.
Jane Burgermeister is a journalist from Austria, and she has written criminal charges against various criminals, including David Nabarro of the United Nations, Dr. Margaret Chan of what I call the World Homicide Organization, the WHO, President Barack Obama, and various other individuals, Kathleen Sebelius of the Health and Human Services, Janet Napolitano of the Department of Homeland Security. The list goes on, and it's really quite amazing what's going on. As I mentioned earlier, we were supposed to be on Alex Jones's show this past Sunday, and the show was put on hold an hour before the show. I've had no word from Alex Jones as to whether or not he's going to do the show. I have a feeling that I've had no word from Alex Jones as to whether or not he's going to do the show. I have a feeling that he was told that this is not something he should cover, because this is so powerful. What this document has the power of doing, if enough people actually submit this to their local authorities, providing them with the information of the crime in progress. And Jane, before you came on the air, Drew was telling us that there are a number of Marines that have been injected with this. I'm sure it's the swine flu. He's not sure exactly what flu, but it's, they were told they were injected with the swine flu. They sent the soldiers back. There's close to 200 of them. One of them is already dead. A number of them are in very severe condition. So it's already starting to happen, and I just want to commend you for your important work. First of all, if you could just tell the listeners where can they access your documents. I know there's an excellent review on Natural News by an author, Barbara Minton. She's written an excellent summary of your documents that I sent out to my list. But if you could tell the listeners where can they access your documents, and any other things you want to tell us about what you've experienced. I did tell them that you lost your job this week. What's going on in terms of the side effects of you doing this most courageous act?
Right. Well, first of all, it's a real pleasure to be on the show, and thank you, Drew, for having me as well. I just wanted to say today I was very, very busy because the Austrian anti-terrorism police or law enforcement branch is now looking into Baxter. So this is a very key and important branch of law enforcement.